It's time for To Your Health. Joining me today is Dr. Lorraine Maida, a functional and integrative medicine physician who practices anti-aging medicine, executive health, hormone replacement therapy, and weight management. She's the author of Vibrance for Life, How to Live Younger and Healthier. Dr. Maida is here today to discuss the benefits of progesterone. Welcome, Dr. Maida. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Joan.
Doctor, the media is always talking about estrogen. Are there other hormones that we should be concerned about?
Absolutely. That's such a good question, Joan, because every single hormone has a counter hormone, and your hormones must be in balance for you to function properly. One of the most overlooked hormones that I find in the media especially is progesterone. People don't get enough progesterone because progesterone balances the effects of estrogen, and estrogen is known as a hormone of energy and growth. So what happens if you don't have it balanced with progesterone? Excess energy can manifest in people with symptoms such as anxiety, irritability, impatience, snappy behavior, insomnia, and the growth part could be fluid retention, growth of the breast, cysts of the ovaries, growth of the uterine lining, which can result in heavy bleeding, spotting, irregular bleeding, and fibroids, plus weight gain around the breasts, the hips, and the thighs. And anybody listening to this would say, oh my God, these are symptoms of PMS or perimenopause, and many women feel these same symptoms postpartum.
So, if progesterone is low in these conditions, what can we do about it?
Well, progesterone could be low, but one thing I want people to understand is that estrogen could be low, normal, or high. It's the spread or the balance between the two. So if progesterone is low in relation to estrogen, this is called estrogen dominance. And a very easy way to balance it is to give progesterone. However, I always prefer to look at the root cause and fix that first before having to put somebody on hormones. And the number one thing is managing stress, because you could either be in fight or flight, where your body makes cortisol, the stress hormone, that takes away from all the other hormones. It prepares you to fight or flee. So you can't be in rest, digest, and reproduce, where you make more sex hormones such as progesterone. So getting cortisol down is critical to allowing progesterone to come up, because your body is going to respond to what your mind is saying. And we're hardly in a situation where we have to fight or flee, but we can manage our thoughts. We can quiet our minds. And taking some slow, deep belly breaths can change how our body responds, and this changes your hormones. The other thing that stimulates and triggers cortisol and insulin and things that make you fat, flabby, flaky, foggy, fatigued, and forgetful are sugar, starch, processed foods that give you blood sugar swings, and even alcohol or too much caffeine. So you want to, modulate those and not have too much. Then having plenty of soluble fiber found in vegetables, ground flax meal, beans, and oat bran will help you get rid of excess estrogen. And last but not least, the products we used are filled with chemicals that act like estrogen, such as the BPAs in plastics, phthalates, parabens. They're found in your personal care products and your household products.
Doctor, if someone follows the advice that you just offered and they still can't control the symptoms, but they don't want to take progesterone, is there anything else that they can do?
Yes, chasteberry is an herb that can stimulate your brain to make LH. That stimulates your body to make more progesterone. This works better in younger women who still have enough eggs that will result in ovulation, but it's always worth a try, because I get extreme relief from symptoms and even infertility when we use chasteberry. Green tea helps you bring into better balance by getting rid of excess estrogens. There are other things like lowering cortisol with adaptogenic herbs. There are supplements called DIM and I3C that lower estrogen. Vitamin C raises progesterone. And, look, if you've tried everything and you still have symptoms of being estrogen dominant and on a hormone roller coaster, just seek some expert advice from a functional medicine physician who really understands the interplay amongst all these hormones.
Dr. Maida, thank you so much for being here with us. If you would like to get more information about this topic or Dr. Maida and her work, you can visit howtoliveyounger.com. And as always, to hear more from Dr. Maida, you can visit our website, cyacyl.com/Lorraine. We'll be right back.